Hey there, guys. What is going on? Sloppy here, playing some more of the Creativerse on our beautiful Creativerse world. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome back to some more Creativerse. Sorry I took a week off. Yeah, I went to Montreal, which was a lot of fun. So, yeah. I just ran out of time to record, and then I was in a car, and then back here. It was a lot of fun, and anyway, we're back here, and I'm just standing on top of our tram line, pondering trams. I don't know. I'm reading a steampunk novel for the first time, and there's so many weird ideas in it that I'm like, oh yeah, that's something that could have happened in the Steam era. Anyway, it looks like we've got some new buildings popping up, which is really cool, very exciting. I'm very excited to build today. Last time, we built this movie theater, which I'm really proud of. I think it's a lot of, it's pretty cool. I really dig it. Hello. Assign me a job and I'll get right to it. How dare they try and replace me with a chicken? I am the true Pierre. Well, Pierre, if you actually showed up to work, I wouldn't have had to hire a chicken, and now you're letting bums sleep in the lobby. Anyway, movie theater, a lot of fun. It was cool to make this. I enjoy these sort of smaller-esque builds. And today, I think there's something I want to get started on. And it's actually on the other side of town, across the bridge here. On the other side of the tracks, as they say. Okay. Over here. First things first, though, we kind of got to expand the road just a smidge. But that's fine. Road building is something I'm kind of an expert at now. So, without further ado, here's some roads. Wow, what a transition. Here's some roads. I just realized how shot my voice sounds in the morning. Wowzers. But I promised you roads, and I've got one road. I'm thinking about making it curve. I think that'd be kind of cool. Maybe we could curve it back to this one. Have sort of a loop on this side. Be pretty cool. Anyway, I'm going to do a little bit of terraforming on this side, but the reason I wanted to build over here is, quite frankly, because I can't keep living in this office building. I can't keep living here. It's just, this is my bed, this is my little storage chest, and I'm just longing for more, I just, I'm daydreaming about buying a house, and I thought, well, why not build it myself, As somebody living in Toronto, it seems pretty unrealistic for me. So I thought, why not do it in Creativerse, where I can build whatever house I want, and it's nothing ostentatious, as, I think I get points from YouTube if I use big words, so it's nothing crazy. It's just, a little place I can call my own, maybe have 2 chests instead of just the one, and I was looking in this area, and I thought, it'd be a nice spot, right here on this waterfront. I've got fish, I've got a gorgeous view at some custom trees. I mean, really, it's a pretty nice spot. I'm pretty close to the roundabout that we need to put something in the middle of. I just, I think this is a good spot. I'm going to build a bridge here eventually, but I think we're actually going to do something a little bit different on that side, but that's beside the point. That's maybe a future plan that, you guys know by this point. They change, Plans are shiftable, as people say, I guess. I almost coughed, but I didn't. I saved it. I really need to go get some water, though. My throat is not doing well. I don't know why. I'm very hoarse right now, which I always thought was a funny word, because I always thought it was spelt like a normal horse until I was like 13, and I just thought, strange. Anyway, we've got actually not that much room to build a house here, now that I'm looking at it, but we'll make it work. I'm going to do something. So, here's something. Those are going to be my transitions now, where I just say something. Here's something. So, I didn't build a hill. I thought, why not get some variation? We've been sort of building up to everything, and I thought, why not do like a little bridge here? Leave this landscape a little bit untouched, in case anyone has any ideas with it. So I just did a really simple sort of lifted thing, and I decided I'm going to put my house sort of back over here. I have kind of an interesting idea, I think. I'm not sure, actually. But, yeah. I extended the roadway up to here. It looks really bad. I tried to curve it. Anyone who's tried to curve things in a square block game knows it's a little bit tricky. And it looks really, really bad. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Could have sworn I moved all these. Yeah, it looks bad. It's really hard, especially like rotating these blocks is also kind of a pain. But I thought the roadway could continue up here and loop back. Anyway, I'll figure that out another time because I want to get started on this right now. So, here's the start of a house. I'm going to stop doing these transitions. Oh, yeah, I'm losing my mind. It's official. I knew it would happen at some point. But yeah, I think a little sort of riverside house will be really nice over here. I decided to come over to Crazy Town to check out the last house I built, just to sort of get some ideas. And there's this build here. Well, there's a lot of builds here that are just crazy, but there's this one over here that every time I come here, I'm just in love with. It's like this strange excavated tunnel that they've just done this incredible job with. And yeah, I just thought I would show it again because I think it's just so neat as I jump up in the middle of it. There's like this big dinosaur skull that they've built this little temple excavation thing around. It's just so neat. And yeah, Crazy Town. Crazy, crazy town. There's a clown in the floor. If you guys don't remember, this was a community build that we did right after Painted Blocks came out, that update. And it was just to test out Painted Blocks. And I wasn't sure what people wanted to do with them. So we just decided Crazy Town. Do whatever you want. That's what the clown looks like on the map. Pretty cool. Anyway, this little area over here is what I did. I decided to build a house, and every section of it was going to have a different theme with different colored blocks. And, yeah, I don't have to explain it. I'm sure a bunch of you were here when I built it. This is my favorite part, actually. This little garden I did with the Mario blocks. I think it looks super neat. This side is sort of normal blocks, but colored. I don't know, it came out very bizarre, but I just kind of wanted to wander through the house to get an idea for it. I love this texture. It's the natural stone path, but colored, and I think it looks like such a neat wallpaper. Yeah, especially with these old school couches and stuff, you can make a real creepy vibe. I do love this kitchen in orange. Do love it. We've got the bedroom. Canada. We've got the wizard tower for some reason. I don't know why. And I went down the wrong one. We got a bathroom back here. You know? A lovely bathroom. I don't know who would put their only bathroom in a basement, but, you know, sometimes things don't make sense. Okay, so that... just so bizarre. Okay. That didn't really give me any ideas. But I think I know what I want to do with my house. I'm actually more trying to decide on like a block palette. I kind of know the idea of the house I want. I'm just trying to figure out what blocks I want to use to build it. You know what I mean? It's a tricky thing to do. It would shock you guys how often I come to this room and stare at it. I'm really having trouble trying to figure out a block palette. Part of me really wants to use these. I haven't really used them yet, and I think it'd be nice to have like a nice floor. So I think I'm going to use this shipwood probably for something. I'm tempted to go for like a Western theme and just go crazy, but that's not really what I had in mind. I guess another thing I'm sort of struggling with. I'm trying really, really hard not to use limestone. I just use it so frequently, and I'm trying to sort of not use it here. So, yeah, that's something. Canvas could work. Why do I have so much smooth sandstone? Yeah, it's got that sand texture. What does that look like painted? Let's just try white. It's interesting. You know what? We'll take this just because I have far too much of it and try and find a few more textures to match up here. And I'm back at the All Blocks project. So, yeah, it's just such a great resource. I don't know. I'm trying to find something that, like, snow is really cool, but it just has a touch too much texture for what I'm hoping for. I am looking at the concretes. I do really like the textures of the concrete. I think it could look really good. So we'll keep those in mind. This is the Adobe. I haven't really played with the Adobe in a while. I also like the texture of the Adobe. It's a little similar, but a little less noisy than the concrete. And Adobe, I was about to say it has the colors, but now that's almost less of an issue. Got the stone blocks. Stone always ends up looking a little strange when it's painted, I find. Oh yeah, we have this white wood too. I always forget about that one. Yes, the difficult decisions. Quite. Oh, this is nothing. There's just an empty row. I don't know why. It always surprises me, even though I know it's there. Okay. Still don't know what blocks I want to use, but I think I want to get a layout. So let's pretend doorway. You know, it's close to the road, but it's not straight on. Maybe we want the doors there. So let's see. If we have the doors here, let's try and come out maybe 2. The doors, wall. I kind of wanted to come out like kind of far here. You know, it's not often you get like a cool ledge like this. So I was thinking maybe right up until this would be there. I don't mind that. I've always had a fascination with houses on stilts. I feel like it's because I grew up reading Lemony Snicket. You know, there was that house on, I don't know, houses on cliff fronts that like have stilts terrify me, but I find them so fascinating. But essentially what I was thinking is we'd sort of have something like this, and then like the body of the house would kind of jut out this way. It's like around here, we'd kind of come out and have like kind of a rectangular shape. No. Well, a rectangle and then like a jut. Wow. Okay, I'm bad at this, but I think you guys get it, right? So we'd have like I don't want the house to be too big, I guess is what I'm trying to say poorly. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, I sort of see it. I think I'm going to actually shift it all over by 1. I sort of have this vision in my head, and I'm really bad at explaining things in words. I'm not good word man, as people would say. You know, I'm not Shakespeare man. But something... Yeah, and then it juts out here. Yes. Okay, I see it now. I'm going to build it a little bit. I'm going to get the layout, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I made a peanut, and I had these neighbors growing up. Sort of. They lived a street next to me, but they had a peanut-shaped pool, and I never knew why, and then I asked them, and it turns out they made a ton of money off of peanut oil, so decided to have a peanut-shaped pool. Strange little people. Anyway, as I was making this, all I could think of was that stupid pool, and it was so strange looking, and anyway, this is what I'm thinking. Some sort of shape like this. It may be subject to change as I build, but I kind of wanted it to be like a little unusual. And I think I've got that. I think it's a little unusual. And yeah, there's a reason it's a little unusual. And yeah. Yeah. I'm feeling it. I just don't know what blocks I want to feel it with. That's a weird sentence. Yes. Yes. Okay. I think... I'm like trying to visualize it in terms of Creativerse blocks. And... yeah. I'm trying here. So... I've been playing with the colors of Adobe Brick. This is the normal color. I guess we can put it right on top there. And so this is literally just going down this side here. Oh, are they all named? That's interesting. Anyway, so I've been kind of trying to find the shade I want. And I'm just not quite sure. I think I want this texture, though. But I kind of wanted it in like a light white. This is a little too bright for me. It is middle two are probably where I'm leaning. And then it actually starts to have a little bit of gray in it. But yeah, I was thinking of using these as sort of our color guide here. Maybe we can also use these like a little bit interchangeably. Like maybe we could add a little bit of variance to our house by, you know, like varying these colors. Maybe. I think I like this shade. It's bright, but it also looks like not too bright. Okay, I did copy that fourth one there. Yeah, I think this will work for what I want. We'll see. I think I'm just going to start and we'll, you know, see where we end up. Well, I think I made an Apple store. That's kind of fun, right? Would you like some overpriced phones? How about a way too expensive laptop? I have the place for you. That would be a funny thing to put in this town, actually. It's just an Apple store. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we actually go one further, we can make this a perfect square, which is kind of interesting. I like squares, you know? Kind of like rectangles, but all the same. Sorry, I had a second grade teacher who would always say that. She'd be like, ovals are just like circles, but not quite round. Not quite, whatever. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Do I like it, though? Not sure. It's certainly bold. I think a lot would depend on how we do the interior, what this looks like. I mean, what are we going to use? This is all going to be like glass? That's a bit much, you know what I mean? Yeah, okay. I think I like the cube idea, though. I guess now's a good time to tell you. You've probably already guessed. I want sort of a modern house. You know, something modern, something kind of just different. I I just don't really build modern that often. I don't remember the last time I did. So I just wanted to do something kind of out of my comfort zone, and I feel like a modern house is interesting. So we're going to try it. But I'm going to have to try it in the next episode. I actually am out of time to record today, but there will be a Thursday episode and possibly a Sunday something. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I mean, you made it pretty far into this video if you haven't subscribed yet, so you might as well do it, right? It's free, it's easy, and I promise anyone who's been on this channel for a while can tell you I am not someone to spam your sub inbox because I am just not posting that many videos. I'm not like that. I don't post that much, so, you know, you won't even notice me. Occasionally you'll see a Creativerse video from me and be like, hey, I remember subbing to that guy. It's easy. It's easy. Just click it. I'll sit here and wait for you. See? That was easy. Anyway, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, all that jazz, and I promise I'll be less weird in the next one. Ciao!